Oi, oi, you beautiful people. It's the Cockney Bull and it's all about getting real. It's Saturday night and Trace and I have been out and we just got back. And this one is all about those that we meet. What do you mean, those that you meet, Buddha? Well, I tell you, I've been having some experiences with meeting people and it's been an absolute blinding experience. And it's, you know, those that you just start to get to know and those people you meet, strangers that you meet. And yeah, I want to just share some of those experiences. And also give a shout out to this one fella. Well, actually probably two people. Or maybe three. I don't know. But I'm here in sunny Florida. And it's that time of year where it's really nice here now. It's kind of got a nice little bit of not so humid in the air. So we were getting out. We're getting out, aren't we? Trace, my wife, and me are getting out instead of just out. Out is going down the shops. Out is going out when you go out. So, and we've been enjoying it. We really have been enjoying it. The girls are older now. They got their fellas. I just had a right old laugh with my youngest because she's over her she's over her fellas for the evening, and I thought she shouted us. So I did the old video call just now, and she pops on the old video call and she goes, "Yeah, Dad," and I'm like, "Did you call?" So she's like, "No." I'm like, "Oh," and then of course we just start having a bloody laugh, and I'm like. So I've just got off from laughing, and it's all part of the experience of the weekend that I'm having. It's lovely to be able to move through negative emotions that I've been having quite a lot of lately, especially around anger and shit popping off. Blimey, God dear, oh dear me, what can the matter be? Yeah, so you know, having moments of absolute just pleasure and joy and meeting people and yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna give a shout out. I'm giving a shout out to Jose, man, over at Mario's Pizza. I'm gonna put them in the I think I can get them in the description. I'm not sure if I think they've got a web page. I'm gonna look anyway. But 7213 Curryfold Road, Orlando. Their number is 407-382-1200. Hopefully that's the same number because my wife looked it up. She has this absolute magnet of finding new places lately, especially coffee places that are absolute blinding. But anyway, she found this place and we pulled up outside this place. Well, we found it, first of all, they have an Instagram page, so go to their Instagram as well and give these people a lot of love. Let me tell you, Jose was an absolute blessing last night, Friday night. It was, he made the evening, and we went out and we're like, where are we going to go? And I'm like, I've had my mind on this place because my wife, Tracy, she pointed me in the direction of the Instagram page about a week before. And I'm like, oh, wow, because I saw the pictures of the garlic knots and that. And let me tell you, by the way, the pictures do not do it any justice. Go there. Go there. Holy shit, man. those that know me well know my chefing background and the level of chefing that I was in as well. So I'm always looking for that experience, like what can be the best of, and this place. Anyway, I went by the pictures at first because the pictures are good. I'm telling you now. If you see the pictures, you're going to want to go. And when you see it, your bloody eyes are going to be like, holy shit. So my wife says they have a vegan menu. And I went, what? Because that's rare, especially when it comes to like pizza places and places like that. It's like a little rare to see an actual like vegan area. So I'm like, okay, and she starts reading off some things, and I'm like, oh, okay, let's go. So come last night, we head on over there, and we get in this place and order up. What did I have? Oh, the Philly, and it was all vegan, and I think it was called the Philly. I think, but look it up, guys, I tell you, because these guys, again, Mario's Pizza on Curryford Road, Orlando. It came up, and it's, remember, all vegan, but it had, it was vegan beef on it, and I'm like, holy crap. So, first of all, the pizza comes up. I loved the fact that it was actually boxed because it kept it nice and hot. We wanted to eat it there, and I wondered if they thought we wanted to take it home. But I'll tell you what, I kind of like it eating there and still having it boxed. So because it just kept it better. It was nice and hot still. So I got the Philly in my I forget, I don't know what Tracy got. I think she got the buffalo, I think. I might have that wrong though, because they do cater to people that are not vegan as well. I'm just talking from my point of view because I'm plant-based, and they had this banging menu, plant-based menu. So we ordered the food, and Jose, the owner, and the guy that does all the, it's his brains there. He comes over and he just starts talking, and God, we got into a right awesome conversation. He's a Puerto Rican fella, New York, definitely was jiving with the guy. Great personality on this fella, and stood there with us for a while, and then we got our food. And he's like, okay, I'll leave you guys to eat. And when I opened up the box and saw the pizza, I was like, holy shit. I looked at Trace and I'm like, have you seen your pizza yet? And she's like, no. I was like, oh, just the look of it, it's a piece of art. It's like, it's a good crust. Now remember, I'm plant-based. It was, I had the leftovers. I left one piece for my girls, one piece out of a 16-inch pie, I think I had, 16-inch pizza. But I had a couple of chunks this morning, a couple of slices, I say this morning earlier, and I left a piece in there for my girls to try, because I tell you what, outstanding. And Jose, thanks, man. Yeah, you're a blessing, man. Honestly, your energy is awesome. Your story. I'd love to get to chat to you more and talk about your story and that. We talked a bit of cooking. Told him a bit of my background, not much, but that I've been around the block a little bit when it comes to kitchens, and had an understanding of where he was coming from, and then gave him my information straight away, subscribed to my YouTube channel, and got a hold of me on Instagram and follow me on there, so I'm following him back on Instagram and that. So go and check out. I know I can get it in the damn description. So I'm gonna. Hopefully, he's got a website. I'm sure it is. I'm sure I pulled a website out. I'm like having a bit of a brain fart. Hang on, let me have a little slurp of me LaCroix. Don't have to sound fancy, doesn't it? It's flavoured, but it's half good. It's a tonic water, but it's bloody delicious. Hang on a minute. So good. My mouth's going all dry. But, people you meet. People you meet, that's what this one's about. And Jose was an absolute diamond. Absolute diamond. And definitely we're going back to this place. I was been talking to my wife and I was saying I want to find our places, especially as we get like we're a little bit older now, and I'm like, I'd like to find our places where you get to be known, and you turn up and you like the chats and the bit of company and what's going on in life, and not even talking about work or anything like that, just, having a chin wag about culture and areas that we've come from. And the other person I want to give a freaking lovely shout out to, I can't remember the fellow's bloody name, but we always get an absolute blinding welcome there. And it's a place, it's Cuban plant-based food. Hello, Vegano, Orlando, plant-based Cuban on East South Street, Orlando, 2603 East South Street, Orlando. Look them up as well. We just came from there, had some absolutely freaking banging food again, like we did last night at Mario's Pizza. It's like when you when you come from the background that I come from, and then you have this really, really just spot on. The food. It's like an orchestra playing on your tongue. It dances. The flavors just. I don't know. It just gives, it becomes like 3-dimensional or something. It's like, I was having an experience on both nights. I've been into that pizza last night, and I put it down, and I'm like, oh, wow. Wow. Oh, and by the way, back to the pizza place before I go on about the bloody food, the absolute banging food tonight as well, but I thought we ordered the garlic knots at Mario's Pizza, and I thought we ordered the garlic knots. And my wife, I said, I thought we ordered garlic knots. No, so she's like, no, I thought, And anyway, she looked it up, and I don't think she had. I don't think it was on the. I don't know. Anyway, so Trace goes up, and she's like, hey, and Jose's back there. And she's like, we didn't order the garlic knots. She's like, yeah, don't worry about it. And then she goes, well, hang on, let me pay, because I want to, let me pay for them. She's like, no, it's all right, don't worry about it. And I'm like, holy shit, that's what I want, that family orientated, just love and compassion for one, what you do, but two, for the people that you're doing it for. It's why I do what I do. I love what I do. It's a love. It's a love that I love to do for my own self, but it's also a love because you get that connection with somebody else. And he really made it happen. And by the way, I heard Tracy up there saying, what the garlic knots like? And he goes, well, we got cheese or garlic. And she goes, can you do like cheesy garlic? And I heard the fellas go, yeah, all right, no problem. Holy shit, these garlic knots, listen, I kid you not, I've not had a garlic knot like this. This was none of your fucking commercial mumbo jumbo freaking ready. I don't know what the heck I've had before that I thought were garlic knots. But these garlic knots that came up, again, we looked at them and I went, wow. Holy shit. Amazing. Just freaking like done right with a passion, you can tell. Anyway, getting back to the, our Cuban place as well, the Alo, A-L-O, 2 separate words, Alo Vegano, Orlando, plant-based Cuban, East South Street. And I know I mentioned it before, but I don't want you guys to forget because it's a freaking absolute banging place. And I had this beef with I think I've just got an absolute love for yuca. I'll tell you what. I love yuca fries. Every time I go any Latin place, I'm like, oh, have they got yuca fries? Because I'm absolutely like, I'm a bit, God, blimey, I don't know what it is about yuca fries, I'll tell you what. But, and then I had, I guess it was, I'm not even sure how it was actually cooked, but it was like braised in this sauce with, what on earth? Again, it's like an orchestra playing on your tongue. I was putting my fork down, closing my eyes, and just experiencing the flavors going on in my tongue. Then I had this, I think it was chickpea. It was like a chickpea soup kind of stew, Cuban, that was absolutely fucking outstanding. Outstanding. And then there's, I don't know, it's like I was eating beef, because I used to eat meat. It had the texture, the flavour was there. The sauce that came on the top of that was just freaking outstanding. And the guy that brought because I've talked to the fella. There's a couple of fellas in there that I've talked to and had a good conversation with. And I've actually spoke to the wife that does the cooking as well. But there's a guy in there that does ice cream. By the way, get the ice cream too. It's outstanding. Get the ice cream too. Even if you just want to go in there for some ice cream. Freaking outstanding. And I the husband does the ice cream and the lady, the wife, does the savoury cooking. And I talked to the fella a while ago, and we've been in there a couple of times. Oh, I say a couple. Excuse me. We've been there a few times. But the guy came over, as he came over to our table, and he goes, hey, You've been here before. And I went, yeah, we've been here a few times, man. And he goes, hey, appreciate you coming back. Thanks a lot. And I'm like, dude, your food's outstanding. Your food's outstanding, man. And, yeah, I wasn't let down tonight either. Absolutely amazing. And then, we took a bit of a drive. And we went to get a coffee. God, I can't remember the name of the place. Beignets and Coffee. Beignets and Coffee and Beignets. They're a chain. I might have that wrong. But again, pleasant, awesome people in there. Again, we met some people in there. And the people that were making the coffee behind the counter. And, it's just making their day as well. Like, being interested in them and smiling and, I was saying to him, oh, man, that sounds amazing. And when they brought the coffee over, I was just like, freaking bare hands bowing, thank you, appreciate you. And they were smiling, and it just raises the energy. And then we came out of there, and there was these two fellas standing out by the door. And they both had little dogs, and Tracy's like, oh, can I like, pet your dog? And this young fella's like, yeah, And I'm like, dude, they look like both the same dogs. And he's like, no, I don't think so. Anyway, the other fella had stopped as well, and he's turned around and he's kind of looking. And we got talking to this guy. And, bang on to this guy. He sounded like he came from New York. And he was saying how he's done... He served 2 terms in Afghanistan, and I'm like, bloody hell, man. And, he got talking about backaches and shit. And I'm like, oh, shit, man, I hear you. Like, yeah, I can match you there, man, with the old backache card there. But again, just people you meet. And we got talking to this fella. We came out of our coffee, and we got talking to this fella standing there on the street, downtown Orlando, and he's got a condo down there. We talked to him for, I don't know, 5-10 minutes or so. Made my evening. It was great to meet somebody, that you wouldn't just stop and talk to. We had the opportunity to. And it's about those things that raise your energy up, guys. Meeting people and not looking down at the floor and walking away. My wife opened up the conversation with this fella when we came out of the coffee shop, and it just went from there. And, taking interest in people. I'm giving a shout out to these places because it was just outstanding food, but outstanding people. Just lovely, lovely people. I think we're losing that, guys, and we don't really want to lose that, That love for like a just connection with somebody else. If you start looking at colours of skin and heritages and all that kind of shit, you ain't going to meet anybody. You've got to open up your mind a little bit and expand. And you can learn, be interested in people. Where do people come from? I love talking food around different cultures. You know why? Because even though I'm a chef and I've been in some, I've chefed into some pretty good places, but I look at them and I go, how do you do this? How does your culture eat this? And I tell you what, it really opens up that connection with another human being. I think I might do some podcasts around the old chefing topic, maybe. Maybe even have someone on. We'll see. But I hope everybody has a great weekend. I'm sure having an absolute blast. I love each and every one of you. Go and hit that like and subscribe for me. Take it easy. Stay that course. Namaste.